Welcome to another episode of Artco Drone Solutions. And here's our guest, Jim Crinan. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Well, hello, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You
Do I
sound
got
a little.
a
You need to adjust your volume or something. You sound a little distorted.
Okay, how about now?
It's a little better.
Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. Is that better?
That's a little better.
Yeah, I'm working off the Logitech microphone,
Oh, I
limited
see.
to headphones like everybody else does. So,
Well,
let me see,
welcome to
maybe
the
I
show.
bring it
This
up a
is
little bit. Maybe that'll be better. So, okay.
all right.
A little better?
Uh, Still sounds scratchy, overdriven.
It's probably the backwards bandwidth internet that I have.
Uh, yep, it could be. Uh, so
You know,
special show today. We've got a big drone giveaway. I've finally reached 500 this week. I am currently at 527 subscribers. Woohoo! Yeah.
congratulations, your art.
Thank you. Alrighty, so we'll do the drawing a little later. I'm going to use the YouTube comment generator, and unfortunately, the audience won't be able to see it because I haven't figured out how to set that up to where people could see that live.
Let me
So
see that.
that's better.
That's working. All right.
They're much better.
Sorry about that, Art. I was trying something that didn't work.
All right, Jim, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I was originally born in Maryland. I'm an Army brat. My dad was a retired colonel in the Army,
Right.
and he retired. He's in Arizona and became a sheriff at a little small town called Duncan, Arizona.
Wow.
So I've been here in Arizona since I was probably sixth grader. So I call
Wow.
Arizona my home.
Now,
So
is that near Tucson or Phoenix or something like that?
it's about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive east of Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
So it's not too far. It's close to the Arizona border, basically.
Okay.
Real
Cool.
close to the Arizona border.
Cool. Uh.
So I'm a veteran
Oh.
of
Good.
did 12 years in the United States Navy,
Wow. Wow.
and now I've been plumbing for the last 23 years.
Right. Right. Just want to do a few shout outs to the chat here. We got Maniac Magic, Scott Winters, Drone Life RC, Doug Paulson, Janet Wilson, Horse Education, Mr. Drone and Me, Asgard Studio, welcome you, and the Audio Wizard. Oh boy, we got a good group so far. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so you were in the Navy. Uh, can you tell us what ship or submarine you were on? Now we can't hear you.
Backwards internet.
Oh, okay.
So I apologize for that. Like I said, I've been fighting this internet all day long, trying to get it cleared up, and
Right?
I, I'm dealing with some backward bandwidth.
I see.
So, so far, sorry about that.
Uh, so you were in the Navy. Can you tell us what ship or what type of ships you were on, or were you a landlubber? Now we can't hear you. Oh, we can't hear you.
Naval ships. My first duty station was in Holylock, Scotland, on an AS-33 USS Simon Lake, which was a subtender.
Okay.
And basically, we just go out and repair subs, or if they broke down,
Right.
shoot. And then I went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, and I was security there for 2 years.
Wow.
And then I went back to Norfolk, Virginia, spent another couple years there, and then I got out.
Oh, wonderful. My step uncle was on the Enterprise during the Vietnam War, and later he became commander of a minesweeper, the USS Gallant. So,
That's a pretty incredible duty station there.
yes.
Well, at least he was on the smaller ships. And that's the big thing in the Navy. When you're in a smaller ship, you get to see more of the ports. If you
Right,
get stationed on a bigger ship, not so much. So anybody who was on it, who was in the Navy, they know what I'm talking about.
right.
So,
Although he did get to go to Subic Bay, and he probably got to go to Japan, and I think they were mostly in the Pacific. So I think their home port was Alameda, even though their Atlantic port is Norfolk.
okay.
Sadly, the, the Enterprise has been decommissioned and has probably been stripped or uh, scrapped by now.
Yeah, more than likely. Yep. And I want to take a moment to say hi to everybody. I'm trying to first time I've ever been on a live stream, so I'm trying to look at the chat and do this. So I'm trying to multitask here. So Asco Studio, I say hello to you, and everybody else. If I missed you, hello. So
All right. So let's see. Were you a nerd in school?
no, actually, believe it or not, I was a jock in high school. I had an opportunity to play baseball for ASU,
Oh, nice.
but when I was in boot camp, there were some transcripts and they didn't get the paperwork. So when I came back, they wound up making me, I needed to start another semester, wait a semester. And being a typical 18-year-old, got to partying and blah, blah, blah. And at
Yeah.
least I was smart enough after a year, I went back in. And that's what I
Cool.
stayed in. So,
All right. All right.
so
So,
drone stuff and this computer stuff. I always tell people, this is what I always tell people, I'm a plumber. So talk to
well,
me in plain terminology. Uh,
right. So, what was your first drone that you bought?
the very first drone my wife got me was, it's called a Sky Viper 2450 GPS
Right.
drone. And then I'm not going to go into too much of the medical, but uh, I got diagnosed with stomach cancer. And then my wife surprised me on a Christmas. The Mavic Pro was my very
Oh,
first real photography drone.
wow. That's
Absolutely
exciting.
perfect. They
Wow.
broke that, as
I've
far as
seen
I'm
some
concerned.
of your videos from around your house. That's a really beautiful country out there.
Yes, and we just barely moved out here 2.5 months ago. We had to do some downsizing and for financial situations.
Right.
And so we moved out here and we haven't looked back. It
Wow.
is beautiful, it is tranquil. It and as you said, you saw some of my videos, so you know what our front porch looks like. So when we go outside,
Right.
it's kind it's like our own little sanctuary in Arizona.
Right.
So we feel we found the place.
Cool. Uh, so, what was your first computer that you got?
Don't laugh at me. My wife's and I first computer was about 5 years ago.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the we still have the tower. It's a compact HP, I guess it is. We still have the original towers, so
Wow.
that's our computer. So when I say we're behind, the times and technology we really are. So, so all this, I mean, I enjoy it. I think it's a great platform for people to learn different technology and everything like that. And if I can take a brief moment, everybody that's watching, or everybody's going to rewatch this video, my wife and I want to extend our thank you to everybody who has helped. We're not just talking about money, we're talking about the prayers, the people calling.
Right.
The Zoom community in our book is a top notch. It's like a family. It really is.
Yeah.
And I meet individuals like you. I do want to do a couple shout outs because my last video was it was good video, but the shout outs didn't go out there.
Right.
Lloyd Menlo, everybody that is not subscribed to his channel, please do that. Him and his wife are wonderful people.
Right. Yes, they are.
You know, Rodney Bell, Steve Carpenter, just I have a whole list of people, and now I'm just kind of going 400 AGL without a shadow of a doubt. Steve Carpenter, Rodney Bell, just everybody out there. You guys have just touched our hearts. I just wanted to say that, get it out there.
Yeah, we're a real tight knit group. I just started watching some of the other drone videographers a little over a year ago, and the first one that I saw was Kelly Shores with Ray Set Drone when I got my first drone, and I started following Ken Heron about a month or two before his car accident, and I've been, that Thursday night is like, yeah, that's my night, Ken Heron night.
Well, you can tell. The first ones I started watching 51 Drones, Russ, who has a lot of great information if you want to learn about stuff. And then I turned on to Ken when Ready Set Drone was talking about his accident when he had that car accident.
Right.
And I'm same as you. Thursday night comes around. Thursday night and Monday night, because Monday night's Lloyd Mendenhall's,
right,
the Grumpy Black show. So Monday and Thursday nights served in our book.
Right.
And then I started following you when, gosh, I can't remember. It was shortly after I started following Ready Set Drone. I started following you.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you coming down the stairs with all your equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you. And that's what started this whole thing and really got my channel going, and really got me involved in the drone community. And I'm looking forward to going to Spin Up this year. That would be awesome to be there.
We're going to try to go there. I'm hoping the medical situation I'm involved in right now, hopefully I'll be able to get that completed, and that'll be a big kind of like I don't know, I'm getting all touched. Yeah, that's going to be, we're really hoping to be able to make it there.
Yeah.
I want to meet everybody, talk to them in person, and be honest with you, give everybody a hug. So, fair warned, hugs are coming around. So.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, go ahead, Art.
So, what are your what are your plans in the drone video future? Do you?
Well, I'm studying for my Part 107 right now.
Awesome.
We were blessed that somebody donated the Remote Pilot 101 course for us.
Cool.
So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going to study for. That's my overall plan is getting out of the plumbing
Yeah.
because it's starting to break down and tear up, and then open up because I have a great platform out here.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful scenery. There's actually a couple real estate agents that have already started talking to me about doing some shoots for them.
Right. Cool.
So
Cool.
that's
Yeah.
my old is.
I've got my Part 107 a little over a year now, and I'm still trying to get the business set up. I'm just doing a little bit here and there. Got my LLC, and uh, but I'm hoping soon that I'll start getting some jobs and make a little extra money, and
Are
hopefully
you leaning
down the
towards real estate, or what are you leaning towards?
probably real estate and maybe construction because Denver is
Construction.
growing like crazy.
That's what I was kind of thinking too. With being in plumbing, or when I am doing plumbing, I do a lot of new homes and that kind of stuff. So uh, maybe 3D rendering, that kind of stuff for
There you
construction
go.
sites I'm doing.
Hmm.
Uh, but see, that's what's great about this drone industry. You have so many different avenues you can go.
That's right.
So it's to me, it's an endless highway.
Yep.
Just a bunch of different places you can go. So myself, I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. I'm going to be kind of open, kind of see where the road leads me. I like to do some real estate shoots. I think that's interesting to do.
Right. Right. Yeah. And plus,
So
there's agriculture, there's forestry, there's search and rescue, there's insurance for insurance companies who want to get an overhead view of an accident, maybe.
I never
Uh,
thought.
Mining, and oh yeah, there's so many things you could do. Or drone repair. I did a little bit of drone repair. I would buy some drones, fix them up, and sell them on eBay.
I
Um,
might be kidding you, Art. I'm being serious. I'm kind of bummed out about it. Drone Crush, who I've never met, he donated a DJI Mavic Zoom to our channel, me and my wife's channel. Out of
wow.
the, I it floored us again. The drone community is amazing. It's just the people.
Yes,
Um,
I get you. Same here. After that video came out, all of a sudden I get a note from Bill Horrows from Bill the Drone Reviewer that I was getting a Mavic Air, a case for my Phantom, a hard case for my Mavic Air, and then another subscriber donated a Tello drone, and the same person also gave me this, a green screen,
I
and
want to get those. I'd like to
and
get one.
yeah. Oh, and that same person gave me the drone that I'm giving away a little bit later.
Yeah, I guess I'm not eligible for that giveaway, am I?
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm just kidding. Uh, hello, Lloyd. I just saw your
Oh,
comment right there.
okay. Let's okay. Peter Carroll, Whiz Bang 99. Lloyd the Grumpy Vlogger. And Drone. Okay, I already said Drone Live. Drone Works. Cool. Cool. Alrighty.
I was going to ask you. Like I said, Drone Crush donated the Maverick Zoom, and somehow my right front arm broke. The leg part,
Yeah.
I'm OCD about a lot of my stuff. I keep my stuff in good condition. I have no idea how it happened, but I actually took the leg part. Yeah, I don't know. I packed it away, and I,
Right.
I'm not sure how it happened, but I took it apart the other night,
Right.
and someone else has already worked on the leg
Oh my.
because
How
I
did?
can't get the antenna out.
Oh
Someone,
boy.
they super glued it because you can pull the antenna out of the leg without any. I mean, it's not you can scrape off the little bit of glue that's on there, and
Right.
it pulls the leg. Well, this one had already been worked on, and I
Right.
can't fix it. Place the whole leg on the
Right.
drone.
Mm-hmm. Well, well, you know who to call. Call Jeff Sills.
Oh, I didn't even think about him.
Yep.
I did not think about Jeff. That's right. I'll have to give him a call. I'm going to tell you that Mavic Zoom takes awesome, amazing footage.
Yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm.
It really does. I'm thoroughly impressed. Don't get me wrong. I love my Mavic Pro, but the Zoom really takes some amazing footage.
Mm-hmm.
I put like I told you, a couple real estate agents were talking to me about, and I said, yeah, I'll do a pro bono. It gives me practice, and I enjoy doing it.
Cool. Cool.
But I got to fix the drone in order
Right.
to do it.
Right.
Well, I
Right.
guess
Right.
I do have a pro,
Mm-hmm.
but the Zoom just takes that much better footage. It really
Yeah.
does.
Mm-hmm.
I might
Both.
be working on my drone.
Well, both of my drones have 4K cameras. The thing that I like about the Mavic Air is the ease of setting it up and carrying it around. Uh, I've got a video that I'm working on right now, but I'm having issues with the storage on my computer. So I've got a backup computer that I just installed Linux on, so I'm gonna learn how to do that. So that'll be interesting to work with that, and it should be a lot faster because it's a doesn't have a lot of junk that Windows has on it.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I started out with Windows 7, and Windows 10 is just kind of causing smoke to come out of my ears.
Yeah, I've had some issues at first, and once I got it all worked out, it works fine right now. It's just that it's kind of a memory hog on the hard drives, and I've got a 1 terabyte drive. It's all filled up. When I installed it on here, it partitioned it and it just started. And I
Well,
added an SD or yeah, an SD drive in there, and that got filled up real quick. And I've got two external drives. One of them's got plenty of room, but because where my editing software is, it's running out of space for that.
well, when I first started watching videos after my wife surprised me with the Mavic Pro, I learned one of your best friends in the drone industry is external hard drives.
Yep. Mhm.
Yep, that's one of the biggest investments you have to do is external hard drives.
Mhm.
So, and I've been lucky enough. I mean, I haven't. I need to get some more external hard drives for sure.
Yep. Mhm.
I've got one, so now what I'm doing right now is going through deleting my oldest videos in order to keep the most up-to-date videos. And I'm regretting doing that because it'd be nice to see the timeline as you grow from when you started to a year from now type deal.
Well, if you uploaded them to YouTube, you'd have that already stored. You could get rid of the files, and then you could download them later.
Well, you know, what editing software do you use, Art?
I'm using Filmora, and
Okay.
it's pretty easy to use. And
Okay, I just at DaVinci Resolve 15.
right, right.
It
Hmm.
seems to be a good program, but again, this is somebody who's has zero experience in computers or it takes me 20 minutes to figure out how to turn on a laptop. So that ought to how much knowledge
Yeah.
I have. So, uh, so anyways, one of
So,
these days.
do you have any siblings?
My wife and I together, we have 6 kids. She has 3 from the previous marriage. I have 3 kids, and we have together 4 grandkids.
Okay, I'm talking about. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I have one sister.
Okay.
One sister.
Uh,
hmm
uh, are,
She's a baby sister.
oh, okay. Well, I'm the baby in the family. My sister is almost 10 years older than me.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that's all you have is one sister?
Yeah, that's correct. I have her and my. She's only has one daughter, so she's also a grandmother, and I have a grandniece and a grandnephew.
Yeah, we love our grandkiddos. I mean, they're a treat. They're special little people. That's all I
Yes,
have to
they
say.
are. Hmm.
Yep. So, have you done any FPV?
No, but I'd like to. That looks like fun.
Yes. If anybody who likes FPV, I would recommend going and watch Hadley's famous FPV. He is really good. He knows what he's talking about. I've met up with him a couple times. Very nice young man. Has a lot of knowledge. He's given us a race drone,
Oh,
which was really.
nice.
And I just recently downloaded that Velocidrome
Right?
later. So I'm hoping to do that for fun.
Cool. That
Yeah,
that looks like fun.
it
Um,
is.
well, what I want to do is I want goggles like what Ken has for his Phantom 4 that I could use for my Phantom 3 Advance or for my Mavic Air.
Oh, you're talking about the DJ Air ones or the racing ones?
Uh, I think the Fat Sharks will work on those too as well.
You're probably right. I'm pretty sure they will.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we've got the goggles I have are called EV 100s,
Right,
base model, nothing fancy, just kind of bare bone basement type FPV goggles.
right, right.
I haven't hooked them up yet, so it'll be interesting.
So I notice you have two rather large dogs there. What
Oh, you mean flint?
are are they Great Danes or
Oh, baby, Coco, come here. Come here. Come up. 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 Baby, come here. Now you're supposed to get on the couch. We have we're both rescue dogs. So
oh, okay.
one is a chocolate lab. This is my wife, Lisa. So that's
Hi.
Coco. He's a pure chocolate lab. And then she is a pit bull. She was supposed to be a pit bull English Mastiff.
Right.
And she's more of a pit bull uh, healer.
Oh, okay.
So,
Nice.
but yeah, they were both. We used to volunteer and go to the Humane Society and walk the animals on the weekends,
Right.
and that's where we rescued the first one. And then it's kind of comical, well, funny for us. I told my wife the next time we went down, I said, "No more dogs. That's it. So don't even bother telling me or looking at." So it ends up being me. I did it. I went into and I saw the chocolate lab, and he had such the pitiful look on his face.
Aw.
I just he made my heart melt, and my wife goes, "See, don't you ever tell me that again." So they're they're uh, they're good dogs. They're
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna tell you something. When I went through, I battled PTSD. I've had some depression due
Right.
to medical that I've been fighting for the last 2 years with on and off. Those animals pulled me out of some deep depression holes. So,
Great. That's wonderful.
uh,
Uh,
so,
my uh, my
so I have
parents
to
my
go
parents
ahead.
had rescue dogs. They were We had Shih Tzus, Lhasa Apso, and Cockapoo. They were all sweet dogs.
Well, that's one of my touchy-feely subjects. I can't stand when I hear people that abuse animals or
Right.
mistreat their animals.
Well,
That's just ridiculous.
these were dogs that people couldn't keep anymore, and they needed a forever home, and that's what we did. We gave them a forever home, and we got a lot of years of great memories from those dogs. So it was, you know, very special to me. If you see over my left shoulder there, there's a picture of some of my folks' dogs, and uh, I had a rat terrier for a little while that was really special to me, and but yeah, dogs. I love dogs. Hmm.
Well, we're hoping, since we moved out here to Sonora, we're hoping to find. We're gonna probably look for 5 acres down the road, and we
Uh,
wouldn't mind talking about opening up a dog rescue.
oh, that is super. That
Because
is
out here,
super.
you have all the land in the world, it's open area, and it'll just be a perfect spot for that.
Right. Yeah.
So,
Well, and you gotta keep an eye out for snakes out there because you are in rattlesnake country out there.
well, my wife, who is white, but when I got home from work the other day, she was whiter than white because she was walking the dogs outside, and I guess, and I finally found it, but it was a 6 foot bull snake.
Oh, those are good snakes to have.
Exactly,
They
exactly. We have on the back and the Mojave rattlesnakes here,
right.
and then we also have the bull snakes. So bull, but when I was 13, I got bit by a rattlesnake. So normally, if I come across a snake, I normally kill it.
Right, right.
But I've learned out here to leave the bull snakes alone.
Yes,
In return, they'll keep the yard clean of rattlesnakes and everything like that.
that's
So
right. And they keep the rodent population down as well.
yes, because there are definitely pack rats out here. For sure. One of my buddies who lives out here last summer, he pulled a 7.5 foot long diamondback rattlesnake from his engine block.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, his
have
wife. Go ahead.
I I have a friend that has a ranch down in southwest Colorado, and there he's got like a it's a trailer that's up on blocks, and they go down there in the spring, and they've got to look underneath, and a lot of times they'll find rattlesnakes that are, you know, trying to warm up and get ready for spring and get ready to lay. I think they lay eggs. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
rattlesnakes lay eggs.
Well, one thing about rattlesnakes and snakes in general this time of the year when they come out, even a rattlesnake, you can actually walk right up on one when they're fully stretched out, when
Right.
they're sunning, because they kind of go almost in like a hibernation mode when they're in the middle of the sun.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I always tell the wife, if it's stretched out, you're okay. Just move away from it. But if it's
Yeah.
curled up, make it
Yeah.
be.
Last year I
So
went to his ranch, and he had a little tiny lizard out front on the patio porch area there. That was kind of cool to see that.
yeah,
But I didn't see any rattlers out there that time. Just that little lizard, and that was it. Lots,
yeah,
lots of rabbits, jackrabbits, and cottontails.
yeah. And where we've moved at, we have. Well, they're not around right now, but towards the end of the year, they'll come back through. We have just deer, javelina. They just all
Wow.
walk right through the front yard. It's amazing place out here. So
Wow.
everybody's invited. Come on down anytime you want to visit. You're more than welcome.
Awesome. Well, Jim, it's that time. It's time to give away a drone. All right, let's go over here to our random generator. Let's see if I can get this right. Hopefully, I've got it all set up. and all I have to do
Oh,
is I've got
you
the
told me to turn my.
URL put in, and I've got 49 unique commenters. So let's hit the button and let's go. All right, and the winner
The box.
is Mr. Mike T Man. Mr. Mike
Congratulations.
T Man. I know him. I met this guy through another uh, streaming show on YouTube called Yuri and Bruce. They are a couple. She's from the Philippines. He's from here, but he's ex-military, married a Filipina, and their channel is about uh, marrying a Filipina, and they talk about fiance visas and what else? C1 visas, and they've really helped people out getting their visas for their fiance. They were very helpful for me. I was engaged to a Filipina uh, for a while, and almost got her here, and then she just kind of, well, that's that's another show. That's how that goes. We've moved on, so I'll have to get a hold of Mr. Mike T Man and get his information. And I know he's not on the stream. Let's check.
Oh, but
Nope, I don't see him. Uh, Droner Life, welcome to the show. Tony Walker. Tony Walker, all right. Yes, spin the wheel. Yeah, like Andrew does on Pusa Studios. I
oh,
think
another
I've,
great channel to watch.
yeah, they've really helped me out too. They've really pointed me in the right direction. I've been able to get my uh, channel looking a lot better, and I think that's really helping out. Mhm.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I haven't really started like really concentrating on growing the YouTube channel
Right.
type thing. I'd like to. There's no doubt about it, and I'm hoping to get out there more and get some more content to my channel, and because again, like I said, it's so beautiful out here that
Yes.
it'd be a out to share it.
Yeah, you have a great place where it's not only can you do drones, but if you could get a nice DSLR or an Osmo Pocket or even a
That's
GoPro would be good. Just go out there. Uh, oh, you know what's cool is you can get one of those GoPros with a motion sensor, stick
oh,
it
like the
out there
GoPro.
and just see what kind of footage you could get.
Well, I really, really, really want to get one of those DJ Osmo pockets. The
There
one,
you go.
yeah, because it would be so perfect. Everything that I read and I see, it's compact, it's easy to put in your pocket,
Yep.
and you just pull it out,
Right.
and you're done.
Hmm.
So one of these days.
Well,
But
I got one of those GoPro knockoffs. It looks like a GoPro Session. It's like a cube, and
oh,
I set it up next to a prairie dog hill, and I put some crackers out there with peanut butter, and I got some pretty interesting videos out of that.
oh, really? Oh, I loved your fishing idea.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that.
I really got a kick out of that one.
Yeah,
That was smart.
I just thought of that at work. I thought, hey, why don't I take a piece of wood and mount a mount underneath, and then I could get some cool video underwater. That'd be kind of cool. And so,
Oh, I just saw him pop in. I want to send another thank you to Chris Hope.
oh,
Chris
okay,
Hope is a very awesome individual, been
Yes.
very supportive. You have
Mm-hmm.
too, and I thank you for that from the bottom of my heart, so
You're
to speak.
welcome. Mm-hmm.
So, hello, Chris Hope. Thank you for everything, Chris.
Great. Great. Thanks for popping in, Chris. Good to see you. Yeah, and Arizona is, I mean, it looks like a desert wasteland, but there's so much life out there. Like you said, you've got javelina, you've got uh, these little rodents that kind of look like a chipmunk, between a chipmunk and a prairie dog,
The
and
pack rats is what we
ah,
call them, pack
and,
rats. And
and
we got eagles, but I mean, we, we have a wide spectrum of animal.
right
That's another reason why I want to get one of those DJ Osmos because I want to put it outside and do a time lapse.
there you go.
We
There,
have all, like I said before, we have all kinds of wildlife that just kind of walks straight through the front yard. It's
wow,
amazing.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And
So
and where I do some fishing, I see a lot of hawks and blue heron. What else? Oh, red-winged blackbirds.
oh
Yeah. Uh,
yeah, and where we're located is good too because 15 minutes heading west we have what we call Patagonia Lake,
oh,
and then 17 minutes heading south we have Parker Canyon Lake. So we're in a pretty good spot here.
cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I definitely want to get out there and share what we see with everybody out there too,
Right,
without a
right, right.
doubt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, well, you need to get one of those ATVs to get around on out there.
I would love to have one of those.
or or one of those what are they called, mules or something, that are they're four-wheeled vehicles.
Kind of like a razor or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a glorified golf cart.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been keeping an eye out for used stuff out here, and maybe because a lot. Oh, sorry about that. A lot of people out here they collect a lot of stuff, and we have a lot of retired people out here. So,
Right.
buddy, the friend of mine, someone just gave him a lawnmower, riding lawnmower, and just said just get it out of our yard.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of friendly people here. If anybody wants to get a full view of Arizona, the desert, mountains, lake, water, you need to come visit Sonora, Arizona, because you'll
Right.
get all aspects of Arizona
Right.
in, in one spot.
Now, how far are you from the crater? I bet you're pretty far from that.
From where?
The meteor crater.
Oh yeah, yeah. That that's
I think
that's
that's
probably like
on I-40 or something.
yeah, that's like a 6 hour drive from here, I believe, 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah,
So,
I've been there when back in my stand-up comedy days. I've been there. I I've been to Grand Canyon when I did a show up in Flagstaff. Uh, but I've never been to Tucson. I've been to Phoenix briefly uh, when they had Last Comet Standing. I went there for the audition and I missed getting in. I was like just a few people away from the door to get in, and then they said, "Oh, we're done."
now, did you say you went back in the day? You did for the military?
Yes, I got a chance to go to Japan and South Korea.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah,
From a military guy, we appreciate that.
that was my high point in my comedy career. We went to Misawa, Atsugi, Yokota, Kadena, and then in Korea we were at Osan and Kunsan.
And you didn't come back with a wife?
I
So,
missed. If I would have gone early in the '90s, I would have been able to go to the Philippines. I would have been able to go to Subic Bay.
from the times that how do I say this? I remember my brief stint there for a little.
Ah,
Yeah,
did did you
party.
get did you get initiated with balut?
Oh yes, and a few other things. we won't go into that topic. You kind of understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, I was surprised when I talked to Lloyd on the phone, and he told me he used to live here in Tucson, which I was surprised. So he kind of knows the same places as I do. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah, he's from where I live right now. He's from Westminster, Colorado. He grew up here.
Oh,
So,
I know that.
yeah. He's a Colorado boy, and now he lives in Oklahoma, and he's picking up that kind of southern talk. You know, I'm fixing to do this. I'm fixing to do that.
Well, that's my wife and I talked about. We would love to go down there and visit Lloyd and his wife. I mean,
Right.
they're very both of them are very great human beings.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Uh,
I'm blessed to call him my friend.
hmm hmm
So, hell, I call everybody out there in the drone community. You're part of our family
Well,
as
thank you.
far for as long as I'm breathing. So, who else is in there?
uh,
I'm sorry, guys,
go
if I
go
haven't
ahead.
been.
Let me pop in. Rick Halber, welcome to the show. Mike
Hey,
B,
Rick.
aka the Drone Ranger. All right, welcome to the show, guys. Oh boy, we got a really good group. We got. Oh, and please smash that like button for me, please.
See, now I see all the people in here. I'm starting to get shy now. So, uh, and I know we've had some other people come into the chat, so I want to repeat myself from earlier. My wife and I, she's in the bedroom, want to thank everybody for the generosity, the prayers, and just the warm feeling that you guys have made us feel
hmm
like we're part of everybody's family. So, thank you guys, seriously.
Well,
Sorry
no
about
problem.
that. Okay.
So, do you have any other hobbies besides drones?
Right now, no, well, I can't say that. Golf
Oh,
is another.
okay.
Uh, I haven't picked up my clubs in about 2 years, but that's because of medical reasons. But
Right.
I know I have an open invitation with Chris Hope whenever I get done with what I'm dealing with to stop by and come to Texas and play around the golf with him, and I plan on keeping that. I
Right.
plan on stopping
Right.
doing that.
hmm
So those are probably and my grandkids and my kids. Those are my three passions in life. Oh,
Right.
and the wife, and the wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to plug that in.
I gotta cover my butt real quick there. See her.
Yeah,
So,
my hobbies are fishing and drones right now. I used to be into hunting, but my brother-in-law passed away several years ago. He was my hunting, buddy, and so I lost
you,
interest in that.
funny story is I used to be an avid hunter. Obviously, living in Arizona is a great place to do hunting and everything.
Right,
But I'm a recovering alcoholic. As soon as I became sober, I don't have the itch to hunt anymore.
right.
I don't know what clicked or what stopped, but now fishing I do love doing.
Yeah, good, 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 good. Yeah.
So
Well, you got
you
those two
come
lakes
down
that
to
you
we'll go
mentioned.
fishing.
hmm And fortunately for me, we've got some little streams, and what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to do some what we call urban fishing. So I'm going to explore ponds, lakes, and rivers that are close to where I live, that are in the city, and see what I catch out there. And I'll videotape those and uh, put them up on my Arts Place fishing channel.
Oh, I didn't know you had a fishing channel, Art.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, how many channels do you have, Art?
I have 4 channels.
Wow.
I
You're a busy
have,
man.
pardon?
You're a busy man.
Yes, I am. So I mainly do this channel, and then I have my regular channel, just Arts Place, which I've had since 2007. And yeah, I started, that was just mostly my comedy videos, but that's going to be my conservative channel. And tomorrow, I'm going to unveil my new co host, Lloyd the Grumpy Vlogger.
Oh, good, good. Lloyd's, like I said, he'll be a great co-host for
Yes.
sure,
And
for
I've
sure.
had fun co hosting on his show as well, and we just work great together. So I think tomorrow, Arts Place, so that'll start to take off as well.
Good, good. And again, congratulations on reaching 500.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
along with Lloyd being your co-host, he's one of the easiest men to talk with. I think me and him have had a couple conversations. They've been probably about 3 to 4 hours long. A
Right.
couple hours long. Real easy to talk.
Yes, he
So,
is. Yes, he is.
yep.
And that show is on at 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And what time is it there where you are right? I know Arizona is kind of in that weird spot where they're on Pacific time and then they're on Mountain time. What
No,
time?
we're central. We're central right now. It's 7 till 5 right now.
Okay, you're on the same time as I am.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. It's
No, you're
no,
ahead
we're
of us.
almost 6 o'clock. Yeah,
Right.
you're an hour behind us. Okay, so
Arizona doesn't have daylight savings.
that's right. Uh, And that's going on the ballot, I think, this November that we're going to vote on if we want to do away with daylight savings time. I'm kind of on
Yeah.
the fence. I don't care if we have it or we don't have it. I mean, if we don't have it, it'd be nice where I don't have to mess with clocks again.
That's one thing we've enjoyed. We don't miss it. I mean, so what's the
Right.
point in having it? Honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Right.
who's a guy? Oh, okay. All right. I was just trying to catch some of the chats.
All right. Yeah, me
Sure.
too. I'll go jump over there. Old guy in the drone. Welcome to the show. Above and beyond global drones. Hey, we need to make that guy a moderator. All right. Above and beyond global drones. You now have a blue wrench. All right.
And thank you very much for inviting me to come on your
Yeah.
show. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure. Uh,
But I won't lie. I've been nervous all day. I really have. So at least I was comedy hour or comedy 7 hour last 7 hours. My wife's been laughing at me all day long.
Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
So
Hmm.
she's a wonderful woman. I'm a blessed man to have her.
Oh, that's great. Well,
But
I just want to say one thing, Jim. You look good. You look
thank you.
great. And I'm praying for you, and and wish the best for you. So that's all I.
Appreciate That means a lot to us,
Mm-hmm.
both my wife and I.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I've said it again, but I want to say it one more time. Thank you guys, each and every one of you out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You touched.
and just keep busy, keep working, and that'll keep you strong. I think that's, being a little and disabled person. I never let it get to me. I just, you know go out there and do my thing and do the best I can, and enjoy life. That's all you
That's
can do.
number one thing. Life's too short,
That's
and
true.
if that's taught me anything in the last 2 years, life's too short. So, on your bad days, and just keep your chin up,
Hmm.
you know,
That's right.
because you just never know. You
Hmm.
just never know. Enjoy life. Try to have a good outlet, and everybody get along.
Yep. Hmm.
Everybody get along.
And don't be grumpy like Lloyd.
Oh, say hi to her for me. Oh, Lloyd says hi. You
Hi,
see
Lloyd.
right there.
Hi, Lloyd.
Okay. So, and next time I'm hoping to have, I'll be a little bit more prepared for you.
Okay. All right. Great.
So, but what are your futures? What's your future holding for you?
Well, I'm getting close to retirement, and I'm thinking about going to the Philippines and retiring there and enjoying, my days in tropical island and enjoying myself. I'll still do YouTube. I'll be doing vlogs from there, and it'll just be a new chapter in my life. And I think I could bring something interesting to YouTube doing that, so that'll be exciting.
Well, it's a
And
whole different culture down there
yes, it is.
that, that
Hmm.
can open up doors and show.
And they're very friendly people. The food is good. Uh,
Just when
I
they say don't go in that area, don't go in that area.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, where I'm going to Mindanao, so I kind of, I'll just keep a low profile there and try not to piss anybody off. Be,
Well, the one good thing about being in the Philippines is even at a moderate retirement, you can live pretty good down there.
yes, yep, hmm,
That is a plus there. I've got a
yes.
couple old Navy guys that live in the Philippines, and for years they were trying to get me to go down there. Oh, come on down there, you know. I'm like, nah, I've had enough over there. So, but
Well,
you have a lot of interesting places to go see down there. Have you ever
yeah.
been? You've
Yes,
been
I
there.
was there a couple years ago.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
went to, let's see, my girlfriend lived in Cavite. She lived in a city called Das Marinas. And I've been to Manila, got a chance to do a tour around Manila, got to see the intramurals and the old part of Manila. And then we went to the new part of Manila. We went out to Makati, which is like their financial district. It's really growing. And then I went to a little island called Mindoro and spent a few days there. Did a little bit of fishing there. I've got a video of me fishing down there on my Arts Place channel, so if you want,
I'll
go over there and
check
check that out.
I
Uh,
will. I'll definitely do that.
hmm.
So, do you have any tips for a new drone person like myself?
Keep it away from trees and the ground.
And water. I
Yeah, water.
don't.
Yeah, yeah. Mm,
Yeah. After watching Drone Bone,
yeah.
have that little incident. I'm a little. Yeah. I'm staying away from water for a while.
Right. How about Billy Kyle when he tried to bring back his drone when he had it way out on Long Island Sound, I think it was, and
Passed the 5 mile mark, didn't he?
yeah, he almost made it to an island where he could land, but it ended up in the drink. He was a little short. He just ran out of power. Battery just went. That was it. Yep.
Yeah, those things are too expensive to be pushing the envelope. At least
Yeah.
in my world,
Right.
and your world, I'm sure too.
And
We
then,
can't turn around and replace these.
and don't forget Ken's little
Into the
little
building.
oh
You know,
man.
I laughed at the same time too. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He just kind of knew that it was going to hit, and he goes, "Oh, there it is."
And he
And
had earlier in the video about the return to home height, I believe,
yes,
also,
that's right. Yep.
and he forgot to check it. So
Yep.
everybody out, make sure you set up, or you can go online and find a free checklist.
Right.
They have them online.
Mm-hmm.
I use one. I make sure I use one every time I fly.
Right. Right. Right.
I put one video up on my channel where it says, "Oops, ND filter." I didn't make sure the ND filter was completely on, and it
Ah.
gave it.
Oh, I see.
I was too much in a hurry to get the bird up instead
Right.
of going through the checklist. So
Right.
take an extra 5 minutes. Philly Drone Life says the same thing. Do your checklist. Be religious about it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll stick in the long run.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Apollo, I got one for my birthday present.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, I've taken it up twice, but it for such a small drone, that is a really great beginning drone for somebody.
Right.
I think
Mm-hmm.
for the price and what it can do,
Oh, the
it's
Tello.
amazing.
Tello.
Yeah, the
Yes. Yes, it is.
yeah. My
Oh,
4-year-old, 5-year-old grandson flew it. That's how.
yeah.
That's how. Yeah, it's very rock. Well, it's very rock steady.
Yeah. Yes, it is. And
So,
Jeff Sills, he's got his Iron Man Tello.
oh, now I'm jealous. I want one of those.
Yeah.
So,
Kelly, he did a review on the Iron Man Tello, which was really good. Uh,
I don't think I caught that one.
yeah, it's on one of his latest ones. It's the one before he did the Italy video. And
Oh, I'll have to go back.
one thing he said was the regular Tello app will work on the Iron Man Tello. So the Iron Man Tello will work with both apps. But the Iron Man app will not work on the regular Tello.
Oh, really?
Yes. Hmm.
I wonder why they did it that way. Do you have to pay for the Iron Man Tello app,
I don't know.
or is that free?
I,
Anybody out there know?
I would imagine it's free. Yeah, let's see who
Anybody
says
know?
out there.
Hello, guy in a drone. I
Oh,
like.
Zebney, welcome to the show. JT, the Colorado farmer, welcome to the show. Lee Payne, welcome to the show. All right, cool.
Oh, something else I wanted to mention, and for the lack of the narrow boat young lady.
Oh yes, the longboat, longboat.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't, please, even if it's a couple bucks, my wife and I are very financially tight, but we donated a couple bucks. I
Right.
think that's a worthwhile.
Right.
Do.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost forgot to mention that. So.
Right. Well, thanks for reminding us. That's a good point. I've been on Claude's live stream this week, and yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
he's starting to come on pretty strong too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Now.
Mm-hmm. He's almost up to 300 right now.
Well, I
So.
better get off my butt and start doing something. No, shouldn't I? I'm behind everybody now.
So, what kind of camera are you using for this live stream here?
I'm using a Logitech 920, C920.
Oh, okay. All right. I've got the C922 that Manic Maniac won on Lloyd's channel, and he donated it to me. So I got this great camera. You
Did you
know,
ever get that handheld gimbal?
no, I don't recall.
Okay. Maybe I should have mentioned it. Uh, Smoky Arrow Images did a drawing, and I think Lloyd won, or I won the Zoom handheld gimbal, and then I
Oh,
donated it to you.
you donated to me?
Yeah.
Oh, but wow. When did I
Look,
hope you have? Well, here I will. Here is the address if you want to send it. So I don't. What, did you catch that?
I'm sorry, I was looking at the chat. No,
Okay,
Jim, one, do it
I'll
again.
go. All right, hold on a sec. Yeah. So
All right.
if you
All right.
want to send
I'm
me
a,
anything, that's the address.
okay.
And I like chocolates. I'm like Ken. I love chocolates. And if you have a broken drone or you got a drone you don't want anymore, you could send it to me, and you know, so that's where it is.
Well, we'll have to send you some cactus candy
There you
from her.
go. Sounds good. Well, Jim,
Then,
we've gone a little over an hour, and I want to thank you for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure having you, and so you have a pleasant evening, and I know I'll see you on one of the other channels. I think Philly Drone Life is going to be on pretty soon, so I'll
yeah,
be
I saw something that'll be on in about 20 minutes or so,
right.
about 15 minutes.
Well,
Listen, Art, thank you so much. I hope I didn't ruin your live show, but I
no, no,
give
you
me the
did
opportunity.
fine. You have a great evening. Bye bye.
You, bye.